Hey gang, Gameface here, and I don't know what just happened. I'm back, and this is Planet Coaster? No, that's not how it goes. Yeah, something just happened. I started my stream, and suddenly it wasn't running anymore. I don't know, but now everything's good. I'm here. You can all come back. So yeah, that's weird. Now nobody's gonna know the link's not gonna work because it's all outdated and it's a different stream. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to wait and find out. I know Marcus was here. Okay, so is that all of it? I got that, I got that, I got that. I don't have that. I've got that. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now it's one and the same. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm copying that into here because I don't want to really redo the whole thing. It's a thing I don't want to happen. Because of course that would screw it up. And it's already sort of off balance. This doesn't help because, you know, Planet Coaster. Let's line this up. It's gonna be something like that. It is gonna be that. It's gonna be exactly that. Whoops. And we're gonna delete the other one. There's another set of doors in there that we don't want. Okay, so that was quick and easy. It doesn't have enough lighting though, does it? Or maybe it needs some different lighting. I don't know what's going on. No clue. You know, it is the lighting. The lighting's broken. It's not broken, but it doesn't work for me. I think I need to make the lighting purple. But I was looking at this earlier and it was like everything's too purple. But I guess that makes sense when it's all within one building, because that's sort of throwing it all off. Or making it stand out. I don't know. Depends how you look at it. You can look at it in multiple ways. So I don't know what to do. Do I start building other... Oh no, I need windows. I need windows. That's what we need to do. Windows. On this thing. And then we'll go from there and see what happens. I don't know. Okay, so what are we doing here? Windows. I need windows. Sorry, I'm distracted because something happened with the stream, and now it's like the stream doesn't even exist. I'm basically streaming to myself, which is kind of weird. Just go about my day. Windows. What kind of windows do we want on this thing? Probably not prison windows. Those are out. Sort of like things like this for this kind of building. That might be ideal. The problem, of course, is that if I do this, it's going to be angled outward. It's not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So I am editing this scenery group, so this should work. Like, line it up with the edge of the board, and then bring it in and center it. That's my thought, at least. And then it should be flat to the wall. Which it is. So, now the question is this. What am I doing here? Am I gonna put windows around the whole thing? What's the deal? In just one moment, I'm gonna go see why I'm streaming to myself. It just sounds so weird, but... Video unavailable. Nope. There I am. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'll wait a bit and see what happens. It is weird, but whatever. Oh, hey skydiving. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so lighting. We need some lighting in this window. And I'm not gonna find that lighting here, am I? No matter how hard I look. It's in scenery somewhere. Not in there. Has it been a long time? There's been a lot of people showing up lately that haven't come for a long time. What are we doing here? That's kind of... Maybe this purple. Yeah. Like that? No. Oh. I don't know. That's just more of that. That's blue and a blue... Maybe these guys have green lights on in their house. Actually, that's probably the best color it should be. It would match what we're doing. Okay. I've got no choice. It's got to sort of fit in with everything else, so... Hey, Swag Boy! Welcome back. How you doing? What am I making? I'm making this. I'm still learning to use the camera. No, I'm not. I know how to use the camera. I'm making this. It's a strange world with plastic trees and stuff. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of hard to describe what it exactly is. I haven't even thought of a name for it. Right now I'm calling it plastic. Just because it's all made out of shapes. Except for, you know, the windows and, you know, the lighting and stuff like that. So that's the deal. That's the idea. Make it all out of shapes. Okay, that's not what I want. And now I've gone and done it. There we go. So yeah, that's. I hope that isn't too loud. You know what you know what's missing here? You know what's missing here? I haven't played High YC1. See, yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I can say it. I can say it. Sorry. I didn't know if I could when you first asked. No. Why edit scenery group? Why? No. Why is this so, weird? Oh, there we go. I don't know. I have no idea why I had a 16-second stream. I don't know what happened. I started it, and before the intro was done, I think it was gone. I'm not really sure because I started everything and everything was fine, but poof, it was gone. So I don't know. It seems though it was something to my end. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Yeah, that's awesome. I have it all nice and lined up. And I go move it sideways. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I figure this will be done in about 2-3 weeks, and it'll be up on Steam. It'll be only my second completed project, though, because right now I've also got 2 other projects on the go that I haven't. Hey, Whiskey the Gamer. You're now on Twitch. Yes, I see. Way to go. Okay, so now I need to, move this. This is just at like a 45-degree angle, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like magic. Oh, or an octagon. One or the other. It might be an octagon. I'm pretty sure it's an octagon. I don't know if I want this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I do want this. This is exactly what I want. It's just weird that it moves this way. It's just a little bit crooked, but I didn't make it crooked. Oh, I guess I did. It's crooked because I copied the angle from these boards on the bottom that I made. And you know what? I think I made a mistake. This should be... No. Over here. We need a door. I think we need a door here because there's a walkway. It just makes sense to repeat the pattern that we've used or seen so far. Except for on that one building, you know. That rogue building. It's just different than everybody else. Okay, so door. Or do I keep copying windows around first? I think I should keep copying windows around first. As soon as I unselect the window, that's it. I'd have to go through and select all the parts again. That wouldn't be fun. We don't want to do that. Okay. Well, that lines up nicely. Hey, EDMX, welcome to the stream and thanks for following. I hope I got the name right. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move this into place here, and then we're gonna go put the door on the other side. We're gonna call this done. Well, this. Not the park. The good thing is, whoops. This is all modular, so I can just... Oh, no. Is it that way? Yeah, no, it's that way. Come on, door. That's better. I think I just missed it the first time. Okay, so there we go. That's all that built. Okay, up to here. So, our next building. Where's our next what is our next building? Like, this has obviously got to change. Maybe I should work on the ride for a bit. Yeah, let's work on the ride for a bit. Damn, I gotta close the ride. I hate closing the ride. It's a really good value. That's because I lowered the price to almost nothing. Because, you know, meh. It's not really the ride itself that's the thing. It's the experience of being allowed to experience this world. No. Let's have a look at this. Are we going? Are we just waiting here? Planet Broken Coaster. What's going on? I don't know what's going on anymore. The coaster won't go. The coaster no goes anywhere. It's not a game paused idea. Problem. Hey Marco! How you doing? Is it because these people are stuck here? And just hanging around is why the coaster won't go? Yeah, these people are just like blocking it up the world. And making the coaster not go. See? Right there. Coaster go. Coaster go now. Let's do this. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Okay, so this is where things have to change, right here. I'm getting lost in the forest. That's what I called yesterday's episode because the same thing was happening. Okay, let's edit this thing and we'll I think what we're going to be doing is bringing this down and then back up. Like this has got to come up sooner is what needs to happen. And not like that. Because that is bad. I'm gonna have to smooth this out. It's like it just won't let me get the pieces I want into the places I want. But that's fine. We'll smooth them into place, right? Whoa. I don't know how I feel about that angle. Doesn't feel like it really needs an angle yet. But we'll see what it does when we grab this and smooth it out. It's a lot harder to navigate around here with all these trees. There we go. Well, now that I see this, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe this should actually be down further. There you go. Start over. Okay. Well, this is a little close here. Again, because it just won't let me do what I want to. It just keeps changing it back when I try to take all the roughness out of it. We're gonna do this again. Maybe up to here? There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Thanks for subscribing, Skydiving 450. Okay. Awesome. Hey Aaron, how you doing? It's been a while. Well, it hasn't been really that much of a while. I guess you were here the other day. But good to see you again. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We're going to ride this thing. No, we're not going to ride the thing. Well, there's a little bit of a wiggle there that I don't like. And that doesn't work as well as it used to. Okay. Okay, I like that. Now, the bad news is this. Well, maybe it's not bad news. See, I was dumb enough to copy this here after I... You know what I mean? This used to all come to a nice point. And I screwed it up. That was me. This guy right here. So, I need to either fix that or make a new base for it. The other thing I've got to think about is at some point, a bridge needs to become. There needs to be a bridge to this place. That's something to think about. I don't know. I like it like that. Okay. So, other buildings. So I do have roof pieces. I've got all the pieces in order to make more buildings. Maybe we should work on another building. But it's hard to work on buildings at night. It's amazing how different the park looks during the day. It's like, boom, you just flick a switch and it's like... it's just plain. Not very exciting. I'm gonna have to make sure that people are like strictly using this at night. Sorry. Okay, so I have roof. I think somewhere. I know what I can do. This is an awesome, easy way to do this. What's this? Why did I build this? You know what? I want a big, huge deck that covers this whole area, is on all 3 of these trees, and I can put buildings all over it. Because that would be different too. And you know, I just don't like building the same thing over and over and over again. I'm using a Corsair. This kind. That's my keyboard. K95 RGB Platinum. The keyboard's awesome. The palm thing, not so much. I've only had it for like, you know, about 4 months, and I've already worn that down, that down, that down, and that down from gaming. You know, that's exactly where my palm rests when I'm using WASD. But other than that, the keyboard's awesome, and I bought new keys for it. Like the set of keys that came with it, the black ones are in the box that the white ones came in. But yes, that's my keyboard. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to build... Oh, you know what? We might already have something that I can repurpose. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. You know, what are you gonna do? Like, it's not like you can take it with you. Might as well enjoy it while you got it, right? Hey, my green screen is leaving a little black dot on the sky today. It's not really the sky, it would be the sun, but you know, some of you might know what I'm talking about. A lot of you won't. Okay, so there we go. So if I move this in here, it's not going to really work the way I want it to. Maybe over here. Now, the problem with this, of course, is this is not what I want. So, what I think I'm going to have to do here, basically, I want this, but in a triangle. That's what I want. So, let's build this, but in a triangle. I don't think I need this. I think I also need to lock my chair into place so I quit rocking around. So yeah, the other thing skydiving, it's... Hey, Brayden! Why did I take down the last one? Because 16 seconds in, as people have told me, it just stopped. And I figured there was no point having a 16-second video up on YouTube where people would go to it, watch it, think I wasn't streaming. I don't know. I don't know how... I don't know. Because it was only 16 seconds. That's my excuse. Okay, so we want to... Whoops. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess... Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope, we don't want to do that. We want to do that, but much more carefully. Yeah, I could imagine you didn't know. It was painful for me too. No, it was I don't know why it happened. YouTube. Well, no, it wasn't YouTube. It was everything. So it must have been, whoops. It must have been my streaming software. No. Okay, that's probably not what was required, and there's probably no point in me doing that. But what I want to do, and it's going to be a pain in the butt. Boy, is it ever. So I need to take like from here down and like line it up with where it would line up on both sides. That's going to be so awkward and so difficult. Oh, I got it. I'm going to do it this way just because I don't know any better. I don't think I need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Whoops. Whatever. I said, I'll probably end up cutting all this out anyway. Okay, so we've got our circle back. I want to get rid of all of that. Wow. That was lucky. Okay, so now the hard part, the pain in the butt part. I don't know what you want to call it. But that's what this is going to be. I wish I could like fast forward this like in real life so that even I didn't have to do it. But it's not possible. How many pieces are in this thing? I should really be careful with that. It doesn't tell me yet. Hey, Cliffy! How you doing? Maybe this would just be quicker like this. Maybe it would be. If I could click in the right place, it'd be even quicker. Good to hear. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm basically just gonna take... I'm gonna take this from that... from that point there. And I'm gonna take all of it all the way around to the same point on the other side. And I'm going to use that to build my two other sides so that I know what the triangle is supposed to be. Like I'm going to completely duplicate it and separate it off from the buildings. So really what I'm working with is 3 buildings. And then I get everything all lined up and then merge them back together. I think that's the only way to do this so that I don't go crazy. So that it works. But I don't know. It should work. As long as something doesn't screw up and I lose my selection. That would be about the worst thing that could happen. Which is a common thing in Planet Coaster. But when you've selected 121 pieces so far, you don't want that to happen. You really don't want that to happen. Oh well. Not the most exciting part of Planet Coaster. Okay, almost there. I think there is here. It is, too. You can see it's lined up right to here. Oh. It wouldn't have been the end of the world. You would have been able to see it from there. But yeah, I would have. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, so. Is that right? So the whole thing or just this? I'm making another piece of, large piece of decking to go in here and to hold up more buildings. Is what I'm doing. If that's what you mean. I think that's lined up. But there's a problem. It's lined up here. Ah, I know how to solve this problem. See, if it's lined up here... Yes. Okay, so let's get rid of that. You know what? Let's not get rid of it completely. Let's just toss a copy down here. We might never know when we're going to need a piece of fence shaped like the letter U. Okay, so now I want this, and I want this. We're going to move this, and we're going to move it so that we can line up that and that. Okay, it needs to go out a little tiny bit. That was probably too much. No, it needed to go in. Damn, do you think you could have put this on a worse plane to work in? Planet Coaster? That's awesome. That's wrong. Okay. This is the problem with not being able to see what you're moving. So that's lined up. That's lined up. Lock it down before something goes wrong. Horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to split this. Oh, it's not lined up over here. Okay, so the whole thing is off. Let's call the whole thing off. Let's fix that. See what I mean? I thought I had it lined up. Seems I didn't. Should have been... Okay, so now we got to redo the other part. I think we got that down. Okay, so there we go. See? I was worried, actually. I didn't think it was going to work. But I screwed up in that I forgot all the trim that goes down around the bottom. Ah! I don't know what to do. Okay, I do know what to do. It shouldn't be too difficult to take a piece of that, copy it. Like, it's going to have to be deleted, the one that's there. So I should be able to take it, duplicate it out onto this corner, duplicate it out onto that edge, and we should be fine. It's off by the... no, I'm just kidding. Really? Yeah, see, that was the one that had to move, not the other one. Okay, so now I need... all this mess. This is not what I had in mind. Not what I had in mind at all. Hey, Matt. Okay, so if I move this, it should be like lined up with this, and I should be able to just drop it into place. Except, you know, that's not going to be what happens because... Yeah. I thought of an awesome idea. They should have one of these things. Like, where you can go like this. And you can actually press, like, control and turn the whole thing around. So that you're changing the orientation of the thing that you turn things around with. So I could line up the orientation of this to anything I want, and then I don't know if that makes any sense. It does to me. Okay, we're gonna have to repeat that a number of times. Or just try it from the other direction, maybe. Which still isn't very easy to do. I think we're dealing with things on such a large scale right now that this real editing system is not really ideal for it. See, I went way too far. Okay, I'm gonna just try it like this now. And then come around here, line up the side. No, we're gonna tuck that in a little further. But it is gonna work. What? Oh, it's a single building. Never mind. I was like, oh no, I've unselected it. Whew. See, that's the other thing that really bugs me about Planet Coaster. It's not that you have their mouse click down on the arrow and you're moving your mouse. It's that your mouse has actually already reached a certain potential from the point where you started moving it, so it moves it. It doesn't care that you've moved the mouse, it's how much you move the mouse before it starts moving. And that really makes it difficult to make really, really fine tuning. You know, do real fine stuff. Like, I'm trying to do something fine here with something large. And because I have to move it so much more than what I want to move it all together, it just makes it very difficult. But I think I just got it. And if I didn't, well, it's too bad. Then I didn't get it. Hey, welcome back. Okay, now, this should be easy. Oh. I was gonna say this should be easy, but I shouldn't even thought it. Because the game just went, nope, this is not going to be easy. How about that? No easy for you today. No easy. Looks interesting. It looks more interesting at night. Now it's interesting. This is the... It's much more interesting at night. But it's much more harder to build at night. It's sort of a catch. It didn't like that. Okay, so how can I do this easier? What I could do I know what I can do. Yeah, basically that's it. You make a theme park. Whoops. There we go. I think I've solved the problem. I think I fixed it. Maybe put some... Oh, this isn't going here. This is this is what I'm building. Is this world here with the coaster all wrapped around it. So this is actually a platform that's going in across all these 3 trees. And there's going to be buildings on it. And the coaster's probably going to go underneath it. But I'm just building it over here. Trying to get everything in place. Get it all working before I go and put it where it needs to go. Whoa. So if I just delete all this, I should be able to come in here and probably only need 3 of these. Not what I wanted. Needs to come over a tiny bit. It definitely needs to come in more. There we go. You'd never be able to tell that was fake. It's all fake. Okay. All this can go. Think back to here. I think that's where the duplicity ends. Yeah, it might look like SimCity. Well, it has a feel of you know, a cartooniness to it, but this isn't Planet Coaster. What it's always like. You know what? There's nobody around right now, so if you've got a couple minutes, I'll show you something. Hey, iZombie. I'm gonna save the park. But yeah, it's definitely all of this park is built out of just like there's thousands and thousands of pieces that you could build things out of. Like the list is unbelievable. Like if I were to go to everything and go, here's all the pieces that I could use to build things out of. So it's insane what you can do. These are just scenery. So like it's insane what you can build with all these things. And then above and beyond the scenery pieces, you see how small that scroll bar was? There's building pieces. And you know, it's got a little bit less. But again, there's an unbelievable amount of pieces. It's actually quite overwhelming. How many days did this take? I don't know. But the point of this park is that 90% of it, 99% of it even, are made with these shapes and only these shapes. So that's the point of this park. There's no other. That's my challenge to myself. But that's not what Planet Coaster is all about. This is just me doing something because, you know, look at this. Here's another park I haven't finished with 33 live streams. This one has 93 live streams. But we're not going to go to one of those. We're just going to go to one that's finished that had 81 live streams to finish. So, I don't know. I would say that took me... This park that I'm loading up took me 380 hours. But of course you're away from the keyboard now, so it doesn't matter. I'd really, you know, this is a park that I want to come back to and change some stuff. But it's already up on the workshop. So, you know, I'm probably just best to leave it the way it is. And maybe work on my other parks. What's going on here? Well, I would have thought this would have... Oh, well, maybe not. I don't know. I was going to say, I would have thought it would have loaded just as fast as the one I was working on loaded. But... maybe not. There's probably more pieces. So the point I was basically trying to make is that it doesn't have to be all cartoony and, you know... It doesn't have to be all like the way that other world looks. It can look like this, like a much more realistic feel and look and feel. Depends on what you want to do. And I've really gotten really tired of putting down this plant over and over and over and over and over again. So I decided that I would build something that was fake. Oh yeah, I built this. All the stuff I show on my Planet Coaster vids are stuff that I built. There's no stuff off the workshop on these. These are all just built with the pieces I had at hand. And in the versions, because now there's waterfalls. And I actually had to go make my own waterfalls. Like, now I could go use a waterfall piece, which looks more like a waterfall. But you do what you can. You do what you have to. And back then, I still think this is one of my favorites. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. And you know, there's some people who might be here who were here earlier in the stream that actually watched some of it. If Cliffy's still here, he watched some of this build, I'm pretty sure. But you know, it did take it's a long process. It's a really long process. You know, like this stuff took forever. It took like 380 hours to build this entire world. The tunnels, the rivers, the lakes, everything. It was a big green field when I started. So it would be awesome in VR. Yeah, you're right. It would. Can't argue with that. Okay. And here we go. This one isn't good in this point of view right now because people keep on sticking their hands in front of their faces because they think they're gonna hit a lantern. Even though what they're gonna hit the lantern with is the arms they're sticking up in front of their faces. Like, I don't know. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. And this is one of my favorite coasters I've ever built. Wow, it's fast. And it like never slows down. It just keeps getting faster and faster. Well, it doesn't get faster, it actually does slow down. But because the corners are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, it feels like it keeps getting faster. Yeah, Marco was here. So, yeah. That's one of my five parks? But that's one that was finished and actually uploaded to the workshop. You can see it's all fake, eh? like empty buildings, all this, like, you can also see where I got the... I'm building bridges right now. And the other thing, I've actually built bridges like this, hanging bridges before in this. There's a lot of things I had a lot of fun with here. A lot of things that were really difficult. This was difficult. This little hanging boat gondola system where they could pull a boat up here. It doesn't work. Nothing like that works in this game, but I don't know, just getting the angles of the ropes and everything. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. But yeah, that's the kind of thing you can build in Planet Coaster. Even like, you know, I don't even know what. I want to pull this up. I may as well. This is the previous one that I haven't finished. The only one I have finished is actually Pirate's Paradise, but I haven't finished this one, and there's another one. Yeah, it looks a lot more realistic than what I'm building now. Like, what I'm building now, it's purposely looking artificial. It purposely looks plastic. But pirate shops. There's shops. Yeah, there's the shops. All the shops are. Yeah, I guess so. This, on the other hand, looks more realistic than any of that, I think. This is, wow, there's 2,000 people here, and there's not even a coaster yet. They come here for the bathrooms. So this is another little thing I started building. You know, it's like a work in progress still. You know, like the statues are made out of little pieces as well. Oh, the ships? Yeah, the ship is a piece. I can just, I think it's called a galleon. There's a galleon. It's kind of out of place in Egypt here, but there's a galleon. If you're lagging, speed the video up. Like, go to the tools, the settings, and turn the speed up to like 2 or something, and it'll catch up and then go back to normal. But yeah, it's you know, again, it's just a different world. It's a different look and feel. There's more to this. The details in here, like every little piece here, you know, it's just a lot more. And then, of course, the coaster experience was something completely different too, which was more of a tour through something that sort of looked like Assassin's Creed. You know, they're building a boat. I was trying to get the whole boat built, but I couldn't get the front pieces to work, so I just left it like that and pretended they were building it. Just speed up your video to 2, and it'll to as fast as it can go, and it will catch up. I might sound a little squeaky talking for a bit, but it'll catch up, and then you'll be like only 10 seconds behind. You don't have to speed it up to 2. You can speed it up to 1.5. It'll just take longer. So yeah, one day I'm gonna come back and I'm going to work on this, cause like, look at that. Like, how can you not? Like, how can I not come back? Look, I even did underwater. There's actually, you can't. It doesn't look good when you're underwater. I actually did the underwater. Like, that's. Yes, I'm crazy. Okay, I understand. I'm crazy. I shouldn't be doing that. I should not have done underwater. But It looked cool at the time. It does look cool still. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the great library of Alexander. Of Alexandria, not Alexander. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Planet Coaster is endless. Like, gee, even these, like, patterns are just made out of, like, all the endless possibility of pieces. I love Planet Coaster. Okay, we're going back to plastic. Well, as long as people, well, no, I'll keep doing this even people stop watching. It's not about people watching for me, I don't think. I enjoy Planet Coaster a lot. Always have. You can actually go to my first Planet Coaster video and watch. Like, seriously, I live streamed. No. I think I started live streaming. Hey, Death Bruce. I think I started live streaming Planet Coaster with an empty park. I can't really remember. But my first video of Planet Coaster might have been just in an empty park. Of course, I couldn't imagine how many Planet Coaster videos I have. Every page I go to goes to another page of Planet Coaster videos. Well, there's 6 pages of Planet Coaster. Wow. The only thing I know about the new video cards is they do ray tracing. But yeah, it should look great. It's using real lighting instead of artificial lighting, I guess. Faked lighting. It's not dynamic. It's beyond dynamic lighting. So basically, what happens is light interacts with surfaces in a proper way. Not, well, yeah. Okay. Wow. My first Planet Coaster video. There's no planet like it. Planet Coaster Alpha was on April 4th, 2016. Oh, same music. Yeah, it uses mathematically traced rays of light in order to light the world, which is a huge mathematical task in order to figure out the lighting like that. But it's supposed to, we're supposed to be at that point of that we're able to ray tracing is rendering technique for generating an image by tracing the path of light as pixels in an image plane and simulating the effects of its encounters with virtual objects. That's what ray tracing is. You know, like 3D Studio Max and all these high-end graphical drawing 3D drawing programs. You could do ray tracing, but you'd set it off to do the work and leave it for hours while it worked on this single image of like a shiny ball with all the world reflected on it and everything like that. So it's like that. Almost like shooting beams out from your eyes to read the world in a way. And wherever they... Yeah, I don't know. I should probably not be the best person to... I'm not the best person. The thing is, though, like, there's going to be, like, a whole generation of video cards before anybody really uses it. It's like what Hollywood uses in blockbuster movies. Wow. I don't know. So, if I were you guys, I wouldn't go watch my first Planet Coaster video. I did four videos. You know, in April on the Planet Coaster Alpha, and then on January 27th, for some reason, It's a New World Planet Coaster. I did another video there, and then I started live streaming after that. I did one Planet Coaster video on January 7th. By January 15th, I was live streaming. I wonder if I can do this. Will this work? Can I... Hey, Wally. Can I react to my own Planet Coaster videos? Whoops. Huh. Okay. I can do this. I know this might seem completely ridiculous, but I'm kind of I want to look at why I don't know. But let's see here quickly. Okay, so there we go. What just happened there? I have a picture within a picture. Okay, so this is me. I'm live, and a few things have changed since last time. Okay, so this is actually my first. Not only my first.
And that went well. That went really well, actually.
This is not only my first Planet Coaster live
Let me
stream.
know. I haven't done a stream in a while, and this is set up differently than it has been previously. I finally got my HD camera hooked up properly, I think. So please let me know if there's anything wrong with the stream, unless you can't hear what I'm saying, and then you won't be able to know that I'm asking that.
So yeah.
I'm having a blast in this game, just a total blast. And yesterday,
Why are you gonna lose me?
Some time, and I built this coaster. This is my first coaster. It actually did quite well.
No.
I think. Except for the lines are too long. Lines are too long, so there's nothing I can do about the lines. The lines are good things. But
I can't. I don't even have the audio lined up right now. It's so bad.
Is we want to think about the next coaster. Oh, yeah. I should show you the entire world. Yeah, I don't have a name for this place yet. It's just my park.
Anybody remember
there's
the
the
stuff
area here. This is all pirate stuff.
much younger? No.
Going on here.
Really?
Just, you know,
That was like
stuff.
January of last year.
Things of the like. It's bathrooms and bathrooms that don't work, and and then we're gonna have a big coaster here.
I just don't have
a big coaster here, and then
any
there's gonna be
beard.
another themed park over here. That's the plan, and I'm gonna try to fix this circle. It's like everything went over here, and then everything sort of went wrong. I'll fix that later.
Hey, Jay.
Tear down buildings and everything to do it. But basically, I've been working on all this stuff here. But today, we're moving over here, and I've been thinking it out. I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And the first thing I need to do.
This is hilarious.
Is we gotta fix this. Come on.
Well, let's see what I've got done by the end. Let's see.
It'll leave more speed?
Oh, I've gone and built a whole new coaster by the end. Wow, that's not something I do in 2 hours anymore.
I can't complain. I'm like, for a first go round, I can't complain. It's probably coming in a little fast. I should probably do something.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, all in all, it definitely needs improvement. But for a first run, let's try to take.
Wow.
First. What's causing the nausea? Is it speed? Or is it they're all just a bunch of pussies? Can't handle a good coaster. Not that I could handle a good coaster. I haven't really ridden a real coaster in, oh god, it must be 20 years. Well, the coasters you get around here, like, come on trucks. Like, that's not a real coaster.
Okay, well, okay, I think...
So, yeah.
I think I need to leave this here.
I get all my joy out of No Limits 2 and things of the likes.
Yeah. Let's go back to building stuff in Planet Coaster. Where were my things? Where did I... Oh, there it is, floating in the sky. Where I left it. Yeah. I guess it could have been worse. Yeah, I didn't realize it was January when I started live streaming. Yeah, I'm definitely a little more skilled. Like, even that park, like, we could go look at that park. That's Adventureland. And like, you can go in and look at that park, and sure, the whole thing is completely different, but those rides at the front are still there. That circle's gone. That circle did not work. that both of those coasters gone. They did not work. They were bad coasters. But hey, you know, you learn. And now that I've got 1,270 hours into Planet Coaster, I know how to do one or two things. At that point, I seriously had 10, 12 hours into Planet Coaster. That's how green I was. Okay, so we've got that. All this has to come off. Hey, at least it comes off easily. I almost left that all lined up with the ropes on the other side, which would have been awful. Or sorry, not with the thing underneath it. A gaming PC. Yeah. See, ever since like Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 Arena, I've had a gaming PC. I remember taking all the money, every penny in my pocket, and buying a not in my pocket, but every penny I had saved, and buying a Voodoo 2. 3DFX Voodoo 2 graphics accelerator card, and I took that Voodoo 2 and you put it in the slot in the computer for power, and then you took a jumper cable and you ran it from your video card to the other video card. Like, you'd ran it out of your video card into that video card, and then you took a video card out of there. And I to this day, I'm like still baffled how any of that worked. I should look into it one day and like learn, because learning's good. But yeah, that's basically what you did. Is you ran I had a ATI Rage 128, which was the stuff to have. There was no NVIDIA. That didn't exist. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know what they made though. So that was like my first first video card, and the things I played, because, you know, what was there to play? Like Unreal Tournament. You know, I guess I don't think World of Warcraft was out yet. Hey, Fawu. I still don't know what to say when. Hey, yeah, sorry. Let me apologize right off the bat for mispronouncing everything. Yeah, so that's when I started building my first computers, was back then. And actually, my first computer wasn't like, I didn't go out and buy a computer. It was made from old parts of a computer from the place I was working at the time, which is crazy. They just let me take all the old pieces, and I was actually able to build 2 Windows 98 machines. And that was awesome. That was not, of course, what I put the Voodoo in. The Voodoo was a thing that came along much later. After I'd bought my own computer. I think I went out and bought, what was it? It was an AMD. It was an AMD K6 133. That was my first computer. With my first PC. And I think the first game I played on it was StarCraft. The demo. I didn't have the game at the time. I don't even think Unreal Tournament was out yet. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it was. But yeah, I remember when Battlefield came out. Battlefield 1942. And I still can get the music in my head if I really think about it. And I was like totally into yeah, it's so easy to build stuff out of, like, it's not like I'd be able to do that in this day and age, because, you know, government computers, they'd all have to be white, and, you know, there'd have to be special care taken, and yeah. But back then, I didn't work for the government. I don't work for the government. I'm on contract to a government agency to do work. But back then that wasn't the case. But eventually, like I said, I eventually just said, forget it. I'm gonna go buy a computer. I spent $2,000 on a computer. and then I don't know. Of course, you know, I can't say it was a bad thing. Buying that computer completely changed my life. Completely. I'm a software developer now. I wasn't a software developer before that. Though I had, you know, played around a bit. It wasn't something that I would have been able to call a career. Now I can. Okay, so this is taking a little bit longer than I want. There's not really much I can do, is there? That was nice of it. Oh, how did I possibly get a square? I was trying to get a square. There we go. Done. No. I'm out of here. Ooh, what happened? That's weird, eh? Why is that line there? There's nothing there. Right there? So bizarre. I can't even think of why that would be like that. I don't know why I need like 6 of them. I just don't get why the lines are where they are. That doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, my title of my video, is it all just a simulation? Had nothing to do with Planet Coaster. I watched that Elon Musk thing on Joe Rogan. Of course, simulation theory has been around for a long time. I don't think Joe understood it. Which I thought was kind of funny. Okay, that's gonna take a lot of cleanup. Whoops. It's fine. That's not fine. Definitely a triangle. I wonder how close it is. It's not one building yet, so I don't want to start messing with that. But I wonder. Yeah, those lines really show up, don't they? Now, all little things to fix out here. Still haven't trimmed that side. I'll have to fix that too. I'm never gonna finish this. Sorry, I am. It'll happen. But the bigger question, and I'm just starting to think about it right now, what am I gonna have for supper? I know. Maybe some ribs. Wish it was pizza, but it's... I guess I don't wish it was pizza. I wish it was pizza made by somebody else and brought to my door. Because, you know, pizza I make isn't that good. Okay, Death Bruce. Thanks for dropping by. maybe we'll see you soon. Got more, I think, Subnautica tomorrow? Or, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which no, it's going to be Subnautica. Probably be Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Wednesday. I don't know what's going to happen. No, I'm not clicking those things over and over and over again. That wasn't me. That must have been somebody else. Because I'm pretty sure when I click things, they get selected. Right, Planet Coaster? Yes, I'm having a sarcastic conversation with a game. Not really a conversation, because it's not actually answering back, so it's not really a conversation. Why? What? No! There we go. There we go. We built a triangle. Yeah, I can't wait. Well, I can wait. I'm gonna have to wait. But yeah, it comes out on the 16th, and I have it 2 days early. Oh no, it comes out on the 14th, and I have it 2 days early, so that's the 12th. So yeah, it should be Wednesday. It's gonna be awesome. I haven't played a Tomb Raider game since the last Tomb Raider game I played. I own like every single Tomb Raider game. Not that I've played them all. Steam had a bundle, so I bought them all. But I've always been a fan. Well, especially after the reboot. I definitely like that style of game. I don't know if I like. I don't know to say which one I like better. Like, because it's very similar. Well, don't get me wrong. They're not the same. But they're very similar to the in gameplay to the Uncharted series. With less acting, because of course Laura's a lone gun, so Lara Croft is a lone gun, so she you know, generally doesn't talk to a lot of people except when they've captured her and they're torturing her, which is always fun to watch. I mean, never mind. No, it'll be a good game. Yeah, well, Fallout 6, I have bought it so that I'll be all set when the I can't delete that. When the beta drops, we'll get some live streams going of that. You know, really to tell you the truth, and I hate to say it, and it shouldn't be the case, but I almost feel as though I'm waiting for Fallout 4 California and Fallout 4, you know, the other Fallout 4 mods, large mods, more than I'm waiting for 76. because the more I read about 76, the more I realize that, hey, this thing is going to end up being a multiplayer world only. Like, they've even put out videos, the importance of searching for nuclear codes as a group. So, like, what? It's like, it may not be what I'm looking for in a game at all. You know, I have to admit, I like co-op play more than I like multiplayer play at this point in my gaming. I'd love to find somebody to play some, like, co-op stuff with. That would be a blast. Okay, I see what's going on here. But of course, you know, then there's the idea that, hey, maybe I just get everybody in my stream who has Fallout 76 to join me. But then that'll just attract trolls and cause problems for everyone, and it's like, how do you deal with that? And it's the other problem, of course, is also that it's not a short term, or is it? Like, I just don't know enough about it. I really don't know enough about it. Okay, so we got too many buildings here. And let's make sure they don't have too many parts. Please don't have too many parts. Yes. We have one building. Finally. Took all this time, and we built a triangle. The triangle goes over here. Wow, what were the chances of that? Well, and then we just, like, I don't know. Grab a couple of, I don't know what they are. Yeah, exactly. All we can do is wait. Well, actually, we don't have to wait till it's released, even. We can wait until the, Sorry, I was going to say we can wait until the beta's out. Well, I thought I had roofing. Turns out I don't. I only have this. And this. Either of which could be roofing. I'm going to have to decide. But you know what? I'm gonna ride this one more time. You gotta go sit over here. No. Gotta sit in the middle. Yeah. Gonna have to start making adjustments to the special effects. I find I'm not actually putting them on the track where I should be. The other thing I need to do is look at the decking on that one piece that I haven't really looked at properly yet. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Once there's a building in here, this should be all that. Basically, we've got some track adjustments to make, another building to put in, finish off the buildings we're putting in right now, the roof of the buildings we're putting in right now, and as far as I know, that would be mostly it. So we are like weeks, not months away from finishing this. By the end of September, well, maybe not. Beginning of October, this will go out. The reason I say that is because chances of, well, we'll see. I'm going to lose a weekend here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. But we'll see. I am going to leave this here today. And I am going to pick it up later in the week. Probably Thursday or so. Expect some Subnautica tomorrow. Some Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Wednesday. Oh, good. I can't wait. I don't even know. Like, am I going to... I should probably... I should probably get my controller all fired up. And actually, I have an Elite, so I gotta figure out what the buttons are, and I'll have to reprogram those. Because I don't usually use these buttons. I use these buttons instead. So, you know, I don't have to switch fingers. Well, yeah. So, I haven't decided whether I'm gonna do that or mouse and keyboard yet. So that's something. But again, I'll figure that out when it comes out. So leaving this here, we're gonna pick it up soon and see what we can build. But until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If y'all liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.